Guys, it's Living Role Playing, and this is a video where I talk about my family that passed away. That makes me emotional. Which is going to actually be promising because no one knows what I do. And how do I remember them? Okay, let's start with the ones that are my favorite to my least favorite, I guess. In one of my videos, you can definitely tell I was making my grandmother, Lola, from my dad's side. And if you're wondering how she died a natural death, sort of. She had a problem with her, let's just say uterus or something. Her uterus, and there was some kind of thing, and then she was in the hospital for a couple days. Well, after a couple of years passed, I think my grandpa from my grandpa from my mom's side, aka not my birth mother yet, but my grandpa from my mom's side passed away. And then my mom's dad passed away, and we went there to go to his funeral. And then, like, a few years later, after we came back a couple of days, like, I think my biological family, my birth grandmother passed away before my mom's coming back from the plane thing. It was on separate. My grandmother, Lola, died in 2017. Or 2016 or 15, I don't know. I can't remember that much. I don't know what time she died, but my poodle died last year, so basically 2000s or 2019. The rest of my family, my grandparents, my actual 3 grandparents that live in different states but live in the US, literally all my grandparents died from different causes. My grandmother from my mom's side died from cancer. My grandfather passed away early. He didn't want to be the lone man. Sad face. He wants to make his wife sad. That was so rude. I also told him, whoever dies first, I promise I will give you $100. And I was betting, and then he's like, they're also betting. I also bet that one of them will die. Okay, how did my poodle die? When I was at a hospital after my eye doctor's appointment. Shush up, Mom! I was trying to talk. After my eye doctor's appointment, I passed out almost, and I felt like throwing up. And then I got took to the hospital. Like, a couple of days later, my family reinformed that Princess died. But they told me a long time ago. But I chose her death to be on our flight day. And plus, I might record our flight day, which is not going to be funny. And I will possibly burp out of my nose. I always like the window. I looked out the windows of planes so I won't feel motion sickness. I won't be able to play Roblox with my friends on airplane mode. And I will not be able to do anything for a whole trimester until I come back from August. I think August 6th or 7th. Wait, August 7th I have to go back to school. less. I will feel a lot lonely and depressing sometimes, but it's only random. For my poodle, it was twice as depressing and sad, and I was literally crying, literally crying. I also posted on TikTok before I got the dizzy. It was after I got the dizziness, and I literally posted. I was literally mad at my mom for not telling me what day so I can remember it. And I was literally, excuse my language, but peed off. Literally, my emotion was literally an animated character yelling and crying. Why did you do this to me? Torment face. Ugh. Like, you guys are torments. Not you guys on whoever's watching this. I did not. And why did Tinky Winky Wolf Sad Face say that I was being weird to my family members, even though they liked me? I didn't get along with my grandmother. At least I will in the afterlife. Me and my poodle were getting along very well. So why do you feel offensive over that? Basically, it's my family, my life. We use pictures. We just act like we're Spanish part of the time. But most of my family members passed away after. And I live on Death Hill. It's like my next going. More deaths are going to reappear. But actually, the first death was my dad's dad. He died from eating too much salt. I never seen him. Trust me. I never, ever seen him. I never even know about my grandparents. Okay. Actually, I could be conditioned. I could be consumed by cancer, but if I feel that depressed, it's possibly cancer going to come and reappear. If I did have a mole on my nose, that would be sad. Basically, my grandmother had a mole on her nose, and basically, it was a cancer mole. And I also have a friend that acts like a cousin to me in real life. Kinda live near each other. She is the bestest of friends you can ever have. She's the funniest person, but sometimes she is not annoying, but actually very, very lefty-righty, like changing games and stuff. Like, for me, I kind of did have a fight with her when I was a younger kid. We did break up our relationship of friendship. We used to be best friends, and then I'm just in our friend zone. Wow. I do friend teachers too. Like, that's... Okay. I also remember one of my teachers dying somewhere else and it made me and my sister feel... Just do not ask. But I'm just gonna act not emotional right now. So I'm trying not to be emotional at the same time I am. Oh gosh, I'm crying over this. This is not funny, but I know how detailed I do know how many details that I know about my teacher from school, Mr. Flanagan. If you've been to Bethune, you do know him.
You hear that?
Oh, come
That's
on.
it right there.
No. Okay. The one reason why I'm barely crying right now is trying not to cry in front of everyone. That's like the basic, I can't let it out. It's like my worst fear of letting it out in front of anyone. That's just very sad and emotional. At least I told you guys. Mr. Flanagan from Bethune was the nicest teacher of all. But the next teacher that owns his room, we basically closed it off, I think. Or we kept it open for another teacher. Well, I did find another teacher that was my favorite too, but he didn't die yet. And I'm still glad he didn't die yet. Well, I do have a couple of teachers that... I do have a couple of my reasons why I don't want to cry in front of everyone. Because you might feel super bad and emotional for me, which is very good for me, but sad face, I don't want to feel that emotion. It's just too sad. I'm just a happy person in my life, and then dropped down. Poked by a prod. By a toddler that wants to beat the crap out of me. I literally smacked him in the face like a couple of times. That was sad. And I felt bad because he literally abused me first. And I got upset. And I was mad at him for a whole reason. Don't ask me why. I do not like it when a toddler touches me in a weird position. Weird areas. I do not like it. I get very upset and I will attack. I'm not like, it was like defense. Not killing attack. Like, defense attack. Literally, it's just defense over reasons. I get pretty sad sometimes. And I never been in my regular character cosplay costume. I kinda sort of sad right now, so I'm just gonna leave now and hope you guys just have a better life than me.